So let's break down Kendi's central thesis here. He essentially traces how great replacement theory has evolved over time, right?
Right? He starts by linking it back to a French novelist who coined the term in 2011, claiming that immigrants were invading Europe. It's wild how a single idea can metastasize into something so dangerous and pervasive.
And he connects that idea to the rise of mass shooters who claimed their actions were a defense against white genocide. It's chilling to think about how these ideas fuel violence.
Absolutely. One of the stats he shares is that in the U.S. alone, the FBI reported a sharp increase in hate crimes since the advent of these theories. Kendi also notes that politicians have used this fear to rally support. It's like playing with fire.
Speaking of fire, remember that infamous chant from Charlottesville, "You will not replace us"? It's like Kendi is saying, hey, this isn't just an isolated incident, it's a global phenomenon.
Right. He points out how various leaders worldwide have adopted some version of this theory, from Brazil to India. It's like a bad sequel that just keeps getting made. Unfortunately, it's not a comedy.
So true. And Kendi dives into how this rhetoric has expanded to target not just immigrants, but citizens, men, Jews, Christians, and more. It's almost like a twisted game of who's next.
Yeah, and one of the most eye-opening quotes he shares is fear is a powerful currency, and those in power know how to spend it. That's a reality check right there, folks.
It really is. And it makes you think about how we consume news and information. Are we inadvertently fueling that fear with our attention?
That's a great point. And here's where I think we might differ a bit. I mean, do you think that Kendi's emphasis on confronting these ideas is enough? Or is it just scratching the surface of a much deeper issue?
Interesting. I think confronting them is crucial, but you might be right that it needs to be coupled with broader systemic changes. Like, do we need more education on these topics to really tackle the root causes?
Right. If we don't educate ourselves and each other, how can we expect to dismantle such deeply entrenched beliefs?
Exactly. It's like trying to fix a leaky roof without addressing the foundation. And speaking of foundations, it reminds me of how pop culture often addresses these issues, like in shows that tackle systemic racism, like Dear White People.
Yes, those narratives can be a part of that education process, showing the human side of these struggles.
So, if you had to take away one actionable insight from Kendi's chain of ideas, what would it be?
I'd say stay informed and critically engage with the narratives you encounter. Don't just accept them at face value. Question them.
Love that. And for our listeners, don't forget to share what you learn. Engage in conversations about these topics, and let's challenge the narratives together.